Well, the lighting's kind of poor in here, but here's the Tigercat collection I have. I've already done a couple reviews on the 724G, which is just an amazing model. That is one of my favorites out of quite a big collection. This 870C is also amazing. Wish they did steel tracks, but Tigercat's just getting into the model collection, sort of, so they'll get with it. The bogey skidders, really cool. Okay, I bought these like almost 2 years ago, and they were telling me in Lafayette, Alabama, at that dealer when I was on the way to Florida, they were coming out with these. And the other day I called, and work was canceled today, and I drove a 4-hour round trip to the dealer, and I was going to get one, but it was pretty cool. So some operations run 2 loaders, one on each side of where they load trucks. So I picked 2 of them up. Really cool. It's 234B, and they did a really good job. I wish the delimiter was on it, but you know, again, I'm not going to complain too much. It was fair price, and I think they did a pretty good job. There's reasonable detail in the cab. You can see the joysticks and the seat. The outriggers are really tight, which is good. I suppose you could actually put them down a little bit more and actually lift the tires up a little bit. But you gotta be careful when you go to put them down. They're really tight. But tight cylinders is how you get the boom to pose. So there's a happy medium there. But it's a really cool model. The platform feet here tilt, and these outrigger platforms tilt just like the real ones. They'll flip over. It turns good. It's tight. The Tigercat grapple, well, my beater phone isn't quality enough to see the Tigercat decal, but that will open and close and rotate. Got the little ladder on here. I don't know if the lighting's not very good in here. Sorry. I don't know how you can see the ladder there a little bit. We got some railings up there. It's a really cool model. For any of you guys that collect, I highly recommend you get to your Tigercat dealer and pick one up off the shelf, or maybe they'll ship one to you. For the price, I don't know how in the hell you could complain. Yeah, it's a little tight on the turntable, but I'd rather have it a little tight than a little loose. There's no kingpin. Can't hook it up to a truck. The front does not slide. I don't think the jacks go up and down, but still all the plate feet move. And let me see if I can take this in the kitchen. Maybe there's some better lighting. Okay, with that white background, you can see a little bit. Okay, I'm just having a really hard time to show you guys the ladder here. Just having a really hard time. Alright, here we go. There's the ladder. Got the exhaust, air cleaner. The door doesn't open. See a joystick in there. What I was trying to show you in here is the mesh. You can see over here how you can see the blue and green through. That's all mesh over the wheels, which I think is how the real ones are, obviously. But there's very fine mesh that's been riveted in, and that's really cool the way they did that. That's really see some craftsmanship in that. The back of it has some tail lights. Let's see if I can swing this guy out of the way. So here you just have some rivets where the cylinders are put together, which I guess the real one would have that, the cylinder pins. You got another ladder there, and then you've got all your lights here and your rear bumper. Your heel is fixed. These wheels, when they come, the grapple is closed like that. And, well, one second. You can put it down just like the real one. It's a really cool model. Let me move these rollers out of the way so you can kind of get a background. Well, sort of. Rollers are still in the way. I guess I could try to fold one of these outriggers up for you guys. Give me a minute. Again, you want to be very easy and very slow moving the outrigger cylinders. They're very tight. If you try to push too hard or go too fast, you're just going to break it. Alright, there's what it looks like. Folded up. Really cool model. And as the other stuff, I think this is 132nd or 135. But if it wasn't cool, I wouldn't have bought two of them. I have basically extremely rarely ever bought two of a model, and it was on my tractor side of the collection, and it was pure accident. This is the first time I've bought two identical, which the 724G, I would almost like to have two of them because it's so cool. But logging operations never run two cutters. I mean, one cutter to keep 2 or 3 skidders busy, depending on how long you're pulling it. But this guy is one of the coolest. This is one of my favorites in the whole entire collection.